Welcome everybody, SciFighter here. We're going into another SciFlight. Today we're against Bosis Amosis from the 509th. Right side. We have given him initiative with our 1-point bid. All worked out for us. And we're running our Han Solo list. I did make a small change. I took off Trick Shot, put Tactical Officer on there. So that should be beneficial to us, I think. We've been coordinating, but it stresses out our U-wing. So we're trying to see if that's enough of a factor. So I want to kind of spread these out so much so that when, like, if Han was to fly through here, he's going to be at range one of these. So that being said, Han is 2 base lengths. Each range band is 2.5. So I want to keep these at least just like that, just a little bit less than a range and a half, because his 2 base lengths should put him in one of these range ones. If I wanted to guarantee it, I could go a little tighter, but my U-wing, even wedge, not the best at getting through rocks compared to his silencer. So I want to give myself a little bit of space. Bosis Amosis is running Kylo Ren, nothing on him. Lieutenant Tavson with Collision Detector, and Quick Draw with Crack Shot, Special Forces Gunner. Pretty light loadout for everybody. Tavson's proven to be a pretty useful piece of the First Order. So I'll have to see if that pans out in our game as well. Alright, so we're going to put that close enough that hopefully he can't wedge in another little rock there. Set. Alright. But otherwise, yeah, our Han list is basically the same as we've been running. Still trying to find a hyperspace list that I'm okay with. This one has a little bit more abilities. We do have that 3 TIE SF and an Upsilon. It's not bad. I don't dislike it. It's just not super interesting. Not a lot of abilities and such. It's pretty straightforward, which is good and bad, right? It's simpler to fly. You're not thinking too much about other stuff. And we'll put this one way down here in the corner. Set. Gives us some space down here if we want to really kind of turn around, maneuver, and fight down here. Han does want to be pretty close, though. I've got a 3 and 2 6s. He's got a 3 that needs to get placed first. Let's go ahead and spawn our damage deck. Hang on. Here we go. Sounds like the tiers and divisions should be up sometime this weekend or something. And then play might start Monday. So I really want to be kind of ready. So we're putting off Secret of Monkey Island for a little while. If we can get matches, we're going to play. And if we can't, well, then we'll fall back to that. Alright, he's set with Tavson. Going up the map there. Let's grab Magva. So Tavson can't turn around super well. See here, he doesn't have a 3 turn, right? It's a 2 turn. It's fine. Put him down here. Kind of like how we've been doing our start. Kind of put him, jut him forward, gives Han room to turn around behind him. It's been putting Magva actually in a bit of a pickle. Everybody seems to want to kill her. Her, him, it. I haven't looked up the fluff to know exactly the gender. Oh. But yeah, so the hope is we can start coordinating Han a little bit more often without having to worry about blue maneuvers. Set. Quick draw. We use quick draw a lot in first edition. This edition he doesn't have as much whammo power, which is good for the game. It's good for the game. It's not great for us, right? Shoot. They're both 9s. Oh, 6s. He's set. Alright. So with Magva down there, we don't necessarily need to be up with Magva. Alright, so let's turn these boys, I think. Start Han with Magva though, because then we can cut up through these rocks and around the rocks. We want to fight by the rocks. Okay, and then we'll put Wedge. Put Wedge a little more middle-ish towards the back. He can kind of go slow, see where everybody's going, and react. Okay. Set. May the Force be with you, Bosus. Parents and son, yeah. Didn't work out well for Han before. Kinda up and down. Alright, so how do we want to roll this? It doesn't have big heavy hitting power until that Upsilon gets turned around. I think we kind of put on the speed and try to get up on him. Han can go a little bit quicker than Magva when put at the same speed, but that's fine. She can still coordinate up to range 2, so that part's okay. And then I think we go slower with Wedge, let him kind of feel things out. Wedge pops pretty quick, so you want to be careful with him. Set. No Leia this turn. We have our first bump. Okay, Magva. Going 4. Alright, so let's see here. We're going to go with a fancy pants focus. Set. Kylo coming out the gate, a little hesitant. Makes sense though. He's hittable, whereas the last version of this game, not as much. Set. Oh, quick draw before I go. Quick draw. McGraw. Alright. It's good, because the slower he goes, the more I can get up into asteroid range here. Alright. Let's pour on the speed with Han Solo. More speed! More. In the midnight hour. Alright. And wedge. Which I think is going to stay put. I was thinking about barrel rolling, but I still don't know if Kylo's going to kind of cut in. So we'll just kind of hang there. Set. Back to them dials. I think we go straight one more time before we start turning up. Not terribly worried about too much here. Actually, what do I think about that? If I cut Han up now, 3 bank puts him where he could very likely thread through those rocks and things. Problem is, bumps could start happening. Tavson, I don't think can turn without taking stress, and even then he still may bump. Which would be bad for him. Let's take these focuses off. Foci? Fokin? I don't know what the plural is for that. Wedge, you're still going to go just the same. Magva with a 4 and Han with a 3 bank. Do I like that? Or should Magva follow up? If I put Han going for... I think what we're going to do is we're going to pivot our turret. Alright, let's put Han at a 3. 3 forward. Magva can catch up a little bit. I think that'd be good for both parties. Or is it? She's going to be on the outside. I'm trying to think. That half a base length doesn't seem like a big factor, but it does make you kind of think through distances. Set. No Leia. Okay, sticking with the bumps. Magma. Set. Oh yeah. Draw. Coming up on that rock, gonna have to barrel roll somewhere. He could still make a 2-turn though, if he stayed. And yeah, there's Kylo cutting across the top, so we're gonna back wedge off a bit until everybody else comes in. Try to sneak up on Tavson a bit. I don't want to put Wedge in too bad of a pickle. Okay, so let's go ahead and move wedge. Barrel roll right and forward. Right and forward. Bam. And Han Swallow. Actually, I think if we boost, what are our blues here? There's 2 banks. If we boost and a 2 bank, start catching up pretty good. Kylo's gonna have a tricky time coming up on us. Let's go ahead and boost, get him thinking about our guys coming up on Tavson. Probably don't have a shot right now, but set. Don't believe he has any of combat or anything. Nope. No shot. Nope. Back to some dials. Okay. I think Magva Magva doing a 3 bank is probably gonna hit, yeah? It's gonna come out pretty far. She might do it. It's worth trying out. Why not? And then wedge. Gonna kind of keep going slow. We'll bank up towards them, though. If they want to keep coming at us and let Tavson be off on his own, that's fine. Han's going to do a 3 forward. Well, that's going to put him, I think, ahead of that rock. Let me zoom in here, see if it's even going to be an issue. It may not. I think we're clear. Gonna do the whole shack taco neck. I think we're good to do a 3. That'll clear our stress. And we'll see where we end up. Actually, what if wedge went a little faster? Like a 2. 2 bank puts us a little closer to that rock. We'll still miss it. And then we can try to pour on the speed and get past Kylo and everybody. I think that seems good. Set. No Leia. Forward 2. Alright. Tavson's gonna get a bit pigeonholed here. So I almost wouldn't even mind boosting again. Just coming up on her. We'll see what Quick Draw ends up doing, although I'm not terribly scared of him either. Coordinating to Ren. What are we coordinating to boost? Death mark is true. Alright, so coordinated boost. Now he's got to contend with this rock. Hopefully he didn't do like a 2 forward or 3 forward. 2 forward might be okay. Meant to go forward. Back up and do it. That's why it is safer to call your stuff before you do it. I should be doing it when I play like Echo, like last night. But if he did like a 3-turn or something, he might still be kind of screwed up. Alright, he's set. Magva. Let's see if this fits. It does not fit. does not fit. Okay. So they're just kind of lined up on each other? Is that what's going on here? It should be solving the collision. So he probably just didn't rotate fully. Okay. Set. Can't do nothing. Don't have the Dauntless title on. U-wing. Happens. Well, got a barrel roll now. Nice. Not so bad. So Kylo trying to come around behind. Not super worried about him. He's still got a duck behind this rock. We can be gone with Wedge. We can 2-bank this turn and then 3-bank the next turn. And join up with Han. Something like that. Could have been worse. Oh, the new Vassum one shows up. Well, it's too late. Too late for this game. But afterwards I'll have to download that. Set, alright. Wedge'ems. No shot. I like the positioning. If I barrel roll, I'm gonna have to contend with that rock. Can't target lock anybody. They're way out of range. If I barrel roll backwards, I'll be fine. Like, I can duck around the rock. It's just gonna take Wedge some time to get in. The benefit here is that Kylo is still kind of out and about. 3-turn will probably clear that rock, and then he can boost in on us. So yeah, we're definitely gonna kind of want to run, or turn and face Kylo. Wedge could win that, at least for a turn or so. I think we focus. Barrel backwards. Just don't want Han to get, or Wedge to get caught by both guys here. I think we take it a little bit slower. Let's barrel roll right and back, and then we'll go to just shimmy around this rock here. It'll be fine. If we can keep him chasing Wedge while everybody else starts working down Tavson or something, that's fine. Alright, Han, take off that stress. And I think we're going to boost. Boosting. Be away from that rock, but that's fine. Could be worse. I don't know what I would take off to get engine upgrade. Nothing good. Set. Okay, on solo shots. We might have had a shot before. We boosted pretty far though. Okay, on Tavson. Although, if we shoot at quick draw, we don't have any mods. But if we can start plinking shields while he's not really having a great shot. I think we'll go after Tavson though. On Tav, range 2, 3 dice, Kerslammer. Set. Don't got nothing to do. Yeah, I'd have to reroll all the dice even if I was at range 1, which I don't think I am. 1 evade, nice. Got a shield. Alright. Here's what I think we do here. Tavson, are those recurring? They are recurring. Tiles? Oh, he got himself a lock. Yep. Okay. Magva, what if you were to cut back and help join Wedge here? Would that be of benefit? I think I come up through these rocks, though. I think I do this. I think I come up... Switch my color, that I always forget to do these days. I think I come up here and then cut back. And Wedge can kind of come up here and cut in next turn. Maybe even boost after that. To kind of get up on him. I think that's the plan. We'll just keep Han on to Tav for now. Might as well take the easy shots since they're there. Don't want to go too fast though. I mean, we're both large base ships, but Tav does have the stop, so he can try to bump us up. So we're just going to 1 forward Han. We're going to 1 bank Wedge'ems and miss that rock. I might even close and boost after that. Should help my turn. And Magva, 3 forward should get me up and around that rock there. Unless I want to try banking, but that could be dangerous. Let's do this. Set. No Leia yet. Don't need her this time. Okay. So our 1 forward's going to get us nice and close enough. We shouldn't have to worry about it. Coordinating QD. We can even Lando. Okay, Magva. He did what? He barrel rolled? Should be fine. Looks good to me. Looks good. Alright, Magva, gonna just take a focus. Not much else to do. Set. There's that hard 3, he makes it, and the boost. He may not boost. Focus. Okay. Maybe he thinks I'm gonna come up at him. I thought about it. Quick draw. Hard left 2, coming down towards Wedge. So this next turn we might even all turn in towards quick draw here. Maybe even Han. He doesn't need to turn in necessarily. I can always turn my thingamajiggers. Okay, Wedge. So we're not going to boost or anything. We'll focus though. Well, actually, should I take the lock now? Lock. Do I think he's in range? Let's see. Range 1 is probably that tiny little rock there. Range 2 is probably going to be that slightly Larger rock up there. I think he'll be out. Well, if he's out of range, I don't need to worry about the focus anyway, so we might as well try to lock. No, okay. Because otherwise we don't need the focus. We're going to be taking, not taking shots. Although barrel roll probably could have been okay. Han. Take off the stress. Do I think we can boost? We might be able to boost. Get right up in tight. The only thing with that, right, is if he stops next turn, that's going to be a problem. So we're going to Lando. Hiya! You choose. Evade, yay! I'm going to copy this. Thank you. Okay. Good call. That doesn't do anything for me, since I'm not taking shots. Alright. On Tafson. Probably should have locked. You get a little too dependent on his ability, I think. Rolling 3. That's all I got. Set. And a blink. Oh, I got another shield. Blinked it down. Coordinating quick draw. I don't think he is, so I think you're out. Range 3. I mean, you might as well. You don't need anything for anybody else, so you can coordinate that target lock or something. Okay, dials it is. 2 unanswered shots. It's not bad. I mean, we're only plinking shields on a non-reinforced Tafson, but still. Han, gonna bank. Probably turn those... blah, 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 the turret. And we'll probably try to get on quick draw here. I'm gonna 2-turn Magva. I had 3-turn, but I don't have one. And then Wedge, gonna 2-turn as well. Should I, though? Should I 3-turn? No, I think 2-turn's better. It'll line us up maybe a little bit better for, say, a Talon roll or a K-turn, because we might be doing that coming up. 2-turn will put us kind of right there. Probably still won't be quite close enough for all that, but it's fine. So we'll go 2-turn. 3-turn we'll have to contend with that asteroid, I'm pretty sure. Okay, looks good. Let's do it. Take that focus off. Take that evade off. Set. No Leia. Not yet. It's coming though. It's coming. At some point I'm gonna need to do that stuff. Hard left too. Our bank actually, with turning our turret, might still get a decent shot on Tafson. If it's better than the quick draw shot, we'll probably just do that. Set, Magva. Coordinate. Han. Rotate turret. Got it. That way, no matter what, if he does bump Tafson, he can still shoot quick draw. Set. Kylo coming up on Wedge. and the boost. Not the end of the world. If I had an endgame ship, it'd probably be Han that I would want. So, Han is a tough bugger to take down in the endgame if you only got, like, say, one ship left, especially. Okay. Wedge, gonna do the 2. Let's see what we got here. Can't barrel roll left, like an attempt to get out of arc. Barrel roll right would put us farther from everybody. We may or may not have a shot on them, but we would be able to shoot at Tavson. It's probably actually not a terrible way to go. It also, well, nobody's got a lock on us, but gets us in with our squad, gets us firing at the same guy. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like. Right forward. Or we could back up a bit. I don't think that's going to put us in range 2 for Tavson or anything, so maybe we go back a bit. Right backward. Just to get a little more range from those guys. Should at least be range 2 of both for now. Our shot of Tavson may be even obstructed, but hey, it's still a shot. Okay, and Han. No bump. Let's scoot his little focus token to the other side. Lando. Nice. Like a glove. Alright. Lando? Is that what we want to do here? Probably. I think we're not quite range 1 of that rock, though. We're not going to have a reroll. Either way, I think we focus. Well, if we're going to focus, we might as well Lando, right? Lando. I'm not taking shots. We're gonna focus. I don't need double focus, and I don't need the evade, so we might as well just take. As fun as Lando is. Alright. Let's go with light him up. Let's go with Wedge first. Range 3, alright. On Tav, unobstructed. Rolling 3. Hiya! And it's 1. So it's 3 versus 1. Set. I got nothing. We'll take it, but it should have been sometimes people forget Wedge. And he's changing his target lock. That's fine because Magva is only going to let him re-roll one of those. I'm good with that. Alright, Han. On Magva. One, two, three, 4 dice. Hiya! Nice. Sets. We'll take it. Oh, yeah, Tav. Yeah, Tav. I was talking about Magva in my head. Ooh. Okay, getting that target lock, which is fine. So he took 2 more shields, so he's at 1 shield left. Alright. Alright, Wedge. Survive! 3v2 into Wedge. Definitely range 2 of Magma, which is good. So we can only reroll 1. He doesn't need it anyway. Alright. Rolling 2. Huh. 2 shields. Not great, Wedge. Not great. Oh, just barely not range 3. Oh, man. Alright. So all that barrel roll did was get us... I mean, better positioning for next turn, but still. 2 crits. Ew. And I'm not... no shields. Rolling 2... yeah! 1 crit. Bummer. Ha! Loose stabilizer. That's the straight one, right? After you execute non-straight, suffer damage and repair the card. Okay, so what we'll probably end up doing, because we need to do a non-straight. I mean, need might be a strong word, I guess. Is we can coordinate to flip that. Hang on, somebody's at the door. Hey, camera bugged out. Hang on. Had to go to the door. Oh, he's at top. Thank you very much. Let me reset this camera here. Bam. There we go. We're back. Okay, let's see what happened while I was away. That doesn't look good. Wedge, you poor, poor soul. He's a top, thank you. Appreciate your support. Alright, so we took a 4-dice shot from Tav. Spent the focus. Magva, you're not helping very much, man. You're supposed to be protecting, and nobody's needed to reroll. Alright, well, I guess that's that, huh? So, rolling 2. No, it's range 3, so rolling 3. Hit! 2 crits. Still alive? Maybe. Maybe. Let's check it real quick. Hang on. 1. And a 2. Fuel leak, which technically gets triggered by that, right? And into stun pilot, which triggers fuel leak. He doesn't live. The second crit would trigger the fuel leak, I believe, is the way that story goes. Yeah. Well, Wedge, you led him on a bit of a chase, but it was all for naught. Not great. Not great at all. Okay, well, I don't have to worry about the non-straight maneuvers now, so that's good. Leak of death. First for me, I believe. I've only heard stories. Alright, Magva. Gonna shoot at Tavson, I suppose. Quick Draw wouldn't have a shot, but I don't have a great shot either. Quick Draw's gonna roll 3, Tavson's gonna roll 2. It's probably worth it to knock off a shield. I will say though, Quick Draw is not as scary as he once was. Let's shoot at Tav and just keep that up, I think. Han doesn't want to take those shots either, though. On QD. I don't want to, though. I want to keep focus fire up. Oh, that sucks. On Tavson. Alright, rolling 3 before I change my mind. Hiya! And a lonely little crit set. And there's the evade. Alright, well, Wedge did a whopping 1 damage for us, 1 shield. Not the greatest. Alright, back to dials. I got my wife's anniversary present. That's what was at the door. We recently got a pool table, but she does not have her own stick. So let me see if this turned out okay. We got some crappy house kind of sticks that came with it. She likes purple, so I got her purple. So, not bad looking purple. I think she'll like that. Little decal up there. Where do we want to go? We could Leia this turn. I don't know if it would be beneficial for us though. Yeah, it's cool looking. Very Mace Windu-esque. Not that she likes Mace Windu per se, but that's what it reminds me of. Because my buddy likes purple too. Because of Mace Windu. What do we want to do here, Han? You need to start doing some work, bud. I am thinking of winding down Wedge to, like, save some points and get some upgrades on the X-Wing. Because right now he's naked. It's a little scary. He pops so fast. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to go to Thane. Thane's pretty good. But he's got to live long enough to actually use that ability and get through shields and stuff. Magva's probably the next target here. Let's get Magva up with Han. Or do we gun in towards everybody? Might even stop. Problem with doing that is that it doesn't do much for us protection-wise, right? We're kind of sitting ducks right here. If we jump in, say go like a 3 bank, Quick Draw's got to do... Oh, the whole dial's hidden. Alright, hang on, let me look at Quick Draw's dial here. Quick Draw's dial... He's got to at least do a 2-turn. Gonna put him kind of there-ish. If I 3 bank, I'll bump Quick Draw. Or Kylo, depending on who comes up. It's probably for the best, or I go up and bump Tavson. The problem with that is Tavson may do a stop. You're telling me it's tough. Goodness. I'm gonna ship down. You'd think that would make it easier, but actually, when it's the ship they were just chasing. We might lay a sloop for Han. If we do that, we won't have a shot at Tavson, but we can start trying to nail Quick Draw a bit. Kylo's slowest move is at 2. So if he tries to go slow to keep a shot, Quick Draw comes up, I'll be bumping Quick Draw. I don't really want that. I think we do a 3 bank into those two fighters. We'll bump one of them, or at least we should. That'll take one shot out of the mix. It'll screw up, hopefully, some of his maneuvering. Could bump both, that would be beneficial. And then we'll lay a sloop for Han. Yeah? Yeah? Sound good? I think it sounds okay. Quick Draw's kind of blocking Kylo from coming up at Han a bit. So I think we'll be good there. So 3 sloop left. I don't necessarily need to sloop though. I could just 3 bank it. Not Leia yet. And then worry about the rest next turn. That's one thing I'm trying to learn with these new turrets and stuff, is that I don't need to be facing things. Set. We'll see if that works out okay. I don't know. Hey, Tavson. Meet Rock. Collision detector. Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about that. That sucks. Hang on a second. Oh, Tavson charge goes up to 1. Collision detector on the asteroid, so he still gets a action, right? Because he's ignoring it for all intents and purposes. Might be thinking through a coordinate. That collision detector is a good value. Can do some unexpected things. Now, I should have expected it, because I know it's there, but I wasn't thinking about it. Usually you see it on like a Whisper, even Kylo. Kylo's got a system, right? I forget. I think for our hyperspace list, this isn't bad. I just have to practice it more and see exactly. I was waiting for an action. Because collision should ignore it completely, is that correct? Oh, okay. Alright, going then. No boost or anything. Hopefully that bumps some people. Can't coordinate. We will focus. Hopefully that'll save us a bit of damage and we won't die. We'll see. Set. And there's a bump. Quick Draw coming in. Hopefully his bump should put him in our arc. Thank you. And a hard 2 bump. Boom. In arc. So we're going to lay into quick draw here. He'll get a second shot at Magva. It won't be the greatest thing ever. Tavzin's target lock hopefully will be mitigated, although so far that hasn't helped us. It's kind of funny because people go after Magva for that ability. Plus I think Leia's on there too, so I think that's part of it. But I do think people go after Magva for that ability. Like, let's just wipe it off the board real quick so we won't have to worry about it. Hasn't come into play for me ever, because either people will focus, they don't have to worry about it then, or they'll just avoid taking the target lock, or it gets wiped out so fast it doesn't matter. Alright. I don't think a boost help us here. Well, maybe. Might set us up for next turn a little bit. I think we will, I think we'll just focus, because we can always one bank or something. Focus. Alright, set. Okay, actually, yes, you do have initiative. Quick draw, go right ahead. 4 versus 2. Should be. Sounds right. Alright, Mag. Let's see some living going on. I got you set up. Average roll, but I'm hoping for less than that. Alright, come on, baby. Oh, the blanks. 1, 2. Setting us up for some crits from Tavzin. Ugh. Alright, let's see what our options look like here. Magva's gonna be shooting into quick draw, so I think we just go for the shields, get that knocked down. I know it's split and fire, but we have a bit better of a target here. Yeah, let's light it up on QD. Range 2. Rolling 3. If Tavzin was range 1, that might be juicy enough to shoot at, but on quick draw. Rolling 3. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and clear those firing arcs, because that was embarrassing. Tav. On the plus side, he doesn't get to shoot that shield shot thing. And it didn't matter who he chose, so he didn't make a wrong choice there. That's good too. Target lock. Did he reroll everything? Or probably not the hit though, right? Okay, rolling 2. And more blanks. Nifty. Taking another shield. Could have been worse, so I can't complain. It could have been deathly worse. However, now we shoot a quick draw, and it could get worse again. Alright, on QD. Come on, Magva. Take those shields down. Ha! Spend that focus. Why not? Set. Please. Well, I got 2. I'll take it. Alright, quick draw unmodded again. Revenge! Oh, man. Rolling 2. Hey! We dodged something! Woo! Crack shot? X, Control X, I believe. Control X, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, let's delete those. Let's delete that. Bam. There it is. Gotcha. Got your back. Alright, no crack shot. Whew. Got 2 shields off him for no negatives. That's a plus. I won't call it a win, but I'll call it a plus. Alright, let's do... We could stop. Then again, so could Tafson. Is this a time we lay a... If we 3 bank over... Let me grab my dials here. If we 3 bank around and sloop it, as long as we don't hit that little rock, I don't think we will, but it will be close, won't it? 3 sloop left and a 0, and then we'll lay a... Please don't hit that rock, Han. Please don't hit it. Set Leia. Yeah, that's all I got, man. I mean, I could do a slower move. One bank. Maybe we don't lay it. Maybe we just one bang with Han. That way we stay kind of close. 2 turn, I think, makes us have to deal with that rock later. Maybe. And we'll have to turn our arc. Alright, so we're gonna... Do we Leia here? For the action? We might. So I don't think Han's gonna have to worry about laying right now. But we want our action. Maybe we don't lay. Maybe we don't even stop. Maybe we just get out of here. We can always come back another time. Because we can 0 and 180. And lay in next turn, maybe. Yes. I think that's much better. Set, no Leia. I think that's much better. It's safer anyway. That rock just scares me a bit. Okay. That's fine, although 3 bank would have been good. But we'll get some distance. Okay, Magva. Go, Magva, go! Alright. A little strokage. I want the... focus for defense, although it hasn't helped me yet, so maybe I just take the lock? Lock. And who are we gonna lock? Quick draw, maybe? I'm gonna lock quick draw. Set. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Talon rolling the Kylo. And there's a rock for you, buddy. No! Yeah. It's close though. No damage. That's good for Bosis. Taking that lock. Quick Draw's bugging out. So it looks like we'll be shooting at Tav, which is ultimately fine, I suppose. We will have our rock reroll, so that's good. Closest point is going to be obstructed, looks like. We're going to focus, as we won't be taking shots, so there's no need to Lando. I just like Lando. We do have the ability to reroll with the rocks, but again, it does us really no good. Flew too close to the sun. Oh. Set. Quick Draw out the rear. Should be obstructed. Alright, so here's the question. With Towson coming in, Kylo coming in. Set turret arc. Oh, you got it, so. But well, hang on. Let's just make sure that we have everything right. Kylo, hang on, quick draw forward 5. Verse 3, spent the target lock for focus. Okay. Rolling 3. Can't get a break. I guess we got a break last turn, but with the 2 evade roll, but for as many blanks as I've rolled, this one had some pain on it, so I can't be too mad because I could have focused. I chose not to, which is probably the wrong move to do. Should have locked Tav. We're going to swing Magva around wide, I think. If you want to chase him, go chase him. Got kind of stress, okay. That one is definitely going to happen. The other one, quick draw. Should have mentioned that you're flipping the arc. But it makes sense and it's a white action. Han. Aboogie. Ababa. Control Shift F? Is that it? That's the front arc. Show firing arcs. Alright, we're just gonna do the lock thing. It'll work enough. Range 3 obstructed. On Tav. Oh, I have. It wasn't in my favor. Clicked out of range entirely. Okay, rolling 3. Han reroll. Or we could focus. Never mind. Maybe we don't. 1, 2, 3. 2's better than nothing. Reroll the 3. And now spend the focus. Oh, set. I'm good with that. Okay, crit going through. Oh, thank goodness. Be something good. Be something good. Fuel leak. Not the best. I'll take it. It'll take up his action, I suppose. Action? Flip the cord. That's what I would do. Worry about the other stuff next time. Nope, not doing it. Okay. So, be back to dials. Kylo will get a shot, but otherwise. Nobody's dying. Alright, so Magva, 3 bank, just try to get out of there. Or 2 turn. 2 turn might be okay. Should help be obstructed on stuff. There's a 3 bank. Maybe not. Whiffs. Oh, Kylo's on the run. Kylo doesn't get a shot. Alright, cool. Bow down. I could turn up towards Han and make him come through him. It's not terrible. If I two turn, I should be able to coordinate Han. If I do anything else, I don't think I can. That'll put Magva somewhere around these rocks here, that little cluster. I don't know if Han can sneak through there or not. Maybe a 3 bank would. If not, at least I'll be coordinated. I can Lando in there. The other option is I turn around. Turn Magva around, what happens? I don't like that as much. Alright, so Han. Do a 3 bank. Could I get a 1 forward in there? I think I could. It'll probably make my shot on Tavson obstructed. Not the end of the world though. And should help me not bump. And then I can sloop the next turn. 1 forward. Oops. Hidden. Set. Still haven't used Leia, I just haven't had the need to. I've thought about it every turn. Ooh, that actually would have been great to turn there. Turn around. Ah, that's a bummer. Pairing the card. Called it. Anything else I had thought of, turning around or going towards the bottom of the map, would have been good here. Of course, I didn't do either one. Hopefully Kylo's gonna bump. We'll see what happens with him. He's pretty quick, so it might be hard to stay away. Magva going for turn. Coordinate Han. Coordinate. Han's in range 2. Gonna coordinate Lando, I think. Or target lock? Lando. 2. I think that's fine. I kind of want the evade though. but we'll take it. We'll take it because then we can target lock. Set. Okay, Kylo swooping down. He was probably trying to hedge his bets. Not a bad way to go. If I had come down, Kylo would be able to get in there. At least be taking some shots. Okay, quick draw turning around. And Han. One forward. We will target lock Tavson. Alright. Quick draw, no shot there. Should be Han. Let's see what we got here. Range 2, I think. Be close though. It's not showing his arc. Come on, buddy. Running a bit slow on the vassal front. Catch up, vassal, catch up. Alright, show those arcs. Range 2. On to Tavson. On Tav. Rolling 3. And spend the focus. We'll spend the focus. Obstructed. Spend that focus. It'll make Han a little bit more of a juicier target. He probably won't shoot at Han anyway. And ooh, look at that. 2 of 8. Wounded pilot. After you perform an action, roll an attack die and gain a stress. Rats. He's got to spend his Tavson action to flip that card, maybe? Tavson's actually taking a lock on Han, which is interesting. Which, with Magva here, finally, that might come into play. Gonna roll the dice. Taking a focus, maybe? If he gets stressed, oh yeah. That's nice. That's nice. So now he cannot zero stop next turn. He's got to do something. He's got a rock in front of him. He still has a collision detector charge. Yes. Into Han. 2 dice. Okay, took the focus. Alright, rolling 2. Han reroll. And still nothing. 4 shields. Man, I am not rolling much on the defense side. My attacks are alright. Fenrose. Checking out our game. Interesting. I've thought about flying him now and then. Okay. So, Han can't go too terribly far without worrying about getting Tavson out of arc here. Tavson, I think Han does the sloop. I think we Leia this. I got the target lock, so I can still shoot Tavson pretty strong. So we 3 sloop to the left. Well, maybe what we want to do is those 3 sloop to the right. That'll still keep us some distance from everybody. If he wants to pursue Han, we can Leia that. Magva, 0 stop, and we'll turn probably down. We get to see what Tavson does, so that's good. So if Tavson, say, bumps Magva and we can't shoot Tavson, we can turn down 180 degrees and shoot that way. Okay, Tavson's got to worry about being wounded still. Set Leia. We'll set those, flip those charges around. Forward 1, bumping Han. Okay, so since we're bumping Han, no actions. Still has that target lock. Didn't use it, right? Use the focus only. Set. Okay, so Magva can turn and shoot at Tavson, and hopefully we can just wipe that thing off the board this turn. Okay, so we're going to reveal the stop, which is now white. Or and change the pivot wings. Magva's probably going to die here. And then we're going to rotate. Rotations. We want to go towards Tavson, right? Take a shot there. If we live that long. Right, 90. Coordinate Han. Rotate turret. I don't know why I did Alt H. Gnarly play. Set. Oh. Ooh. Yikes. Quick draw. Set. Okay. Han. And Lando. We want to do Lando because we may be range one of that walk, but I don't think so. That's pretty far. We want to Lando in hopes that we get multiple tokens. Taking a risk. Lando, 2 dice. And just a focus. Are we range 1 of that rock? No, we are not. I guess we'll take it. Set. Alright. Oh, Grody, crack shot coming in. Magva might not live long enough to get to shoot. We'll see. 2v2. Okay, well that helps us. Didn't rotate. Hit blank. Not bad. Here we go. Rolling 1 fewer defense dice. And it's blank. Hit. Ba, ba, da, can't be upset. I'm not taking any mods, although I haven't had a lot of paint either, so even a focus wouldn't do too much. Han Tavson. Rolling 3. Target lock-in. Ooh. We'll spin the focus. Try to make Han a little juicy. Alright. Nearly dead. If Magva lives at least past Kylo, which is likely... I'll at least get simultaneous fire and should be able to take out Tavson. Then it's just Han on to Kylo full and quick draw, but he's hard to kill as long as I can stay a little close to the rocks. Come on, Magva, come on, Magva. It's 3v1, but it's all good. Okay, set. So we're alive. Just how much are we alive? 1. Taking 1. Not bad. Could have been worse. Tav into Han. Okay, so Magva's definitely gonna get a shot then. Won't be dead. 4v1 for Han. Ouchie! Ouchie, ouchie. Well, we'll get an R2 this round. Although we don't get the reroll, but... well, that could be dangerous, huh? Rolling 1. And there it is. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 5 hole. 2, 3. Scoochums these down. Oh, Taz crit. Focus is good. Okay. Stress Magva. On Tav. Rolling 4 dice. Naked, but hopefully should get 1. Ah! Yes! Set. Ha! 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 Han Solo. Oh, that's fine. Does a candidate chance use this ability? I don't see why not. Coordinate what a target lock probably. Down. Da, 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 da. Tss, tss, tss. all good. Alright, so got a target lock with quick draw. Okay, so flipping a Leia charge, although I don't think she's gonna live long enough for it to matter. We could zero stop again. Kylo will probably hit us, or at least not have a shot. Right, Kylo's K-turn is a 4, I want to say. Yes, which I don't think will clear. Alright, that's not a bad way to go. We'll, our things will stay closed. Quick draw. Actually, if we don't need to rotate, and say quick draw banks up, we might stay where we're at. We'll make that decision. Oh, actually, I guess Magva goes first. And do I want to coordinate here, too? That's another thing. Oh. We need to get our shield back with R2. It might expose a damage card. That'd be ugly. We'll see. It's nicer when we're closer to a rock. Okay, don't expose any cards. We get our shield back. Okay. And this is why you be nice to people and let them do their stuff, because you're inevitably going to forget things too. Okay, so if we want to do here, I think we try to get into Kylo's bubble here. We try to get in this space to hopefully get a good shot on quick draw. We want Magva to try to get away from quick draw. I think if Magva banks down, maybe a too hard turn even. Quick draw might sloop. There's not much we can do about that. And then I think Han. It'll get it away from Kylo at least. Maybe survive again. Han. Two-turn. Han will be. I think we just one bank with Han. We'll coordinate his turret. So I think we'll want to. Maybe not. We can even stop with Han if we need to. Use those dampeners. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, so we are set. Two-turn. Should still be close enough to coordinate. Oh, and pivot wings. Keep your little target lock, friend. Coordinate Han. Okay, good. Lando. Alright, you choose. Evade. It's fine. Getting beat up now, so I kind of want that. Set. Forward 5. Whew. Blazing fast. Alright, so if we one bank, would we have him in arc? Because that would be a nice juicy shot. One bank. I don't think we hit Magva. We might hit Quick Draw. Oops. We could zero stop though. Use those dampeners. Spend our shield. The only thing is we don't get our rerolls from rocks. So that's all going to depend on Quick Draw, what happens there. Okay, got a bump there, so I don't think we stop. I think we go forward, do our bank. We'll at least have a shot on Quick Draw, which I'm fine with. Set, okay. So we do not want to stop, right? No, we want to go get Quick Draw. Yeah, and that gets us close to a rock, which is good. Tabson, you can have your target lock. So we'll just focus. Set. The other good thing, Quick Draw bumped, so he didn't get to rotate his arc again. Also beneficial. One hit. Set. It's the only one we're taking, so I don't mind spending the evade, but we don't need to. So we're safe there. Crack shot. Alright, one shield. Crack shot's down, and I can just R2 that sucker away. Okay. So I don't mind shooting him again, because I got the evade and a reroll if I spin it. On Quick Draw. 4. Han reroll. Ought to be able to do better than that, right? Yeah! Set. I don't have a crack shot, but you're taking last shield and a crit. We spent the focus. Fuel leak. Revenge. Nice. Set, okay. Rolling 1. I don't have anything to help, right? And we will change to a focus. I could Han reroll it, but there's not really a point. One hit. It would just be because I can. Which, I mean, is a fine reason. So, there's that. Okay, R2. Get a shield back. We roll a red die. And it's not a hit. No stress. Dials. Another Leia charge. Magva, you the man. Staying alive. Alright, Kylo's gonna have a bit of an issue trying to stay up with everybody. Oh, this would be a beautiful turn to have Leia active. But no dice there. Quick Draw's got a bit of an issue. Where do you want to go, right? I think Magva kind of pieces out. And then I think Quick Draw. What do I think you're going to do? You could sloop to the right. try to come back around. No actions, but you've already got a lock. I just don't want to bump quick draw. That being said, quick draw's got to go somewhere, so I don't have to go super fast. So maybe a 2 bank for Han. 2 bank for Han. A 1 bank might even get him past 2, but I just wanted 2 bank it just to be safe, because he might go for the block while Kylo comes around. I don't want to deal with that mess. Magva. I think we do a 2 turn there. Should fit, I think. Should fit. Won't have a shot, but that's still fine. I just want you out of the way for Han, which that still doesn't really get you out of the way for Han. Maybe you go faster. Maybe you just peel out, do 4. Seems good. Set. Okay, Magva. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change it. Unset. Back to dials. What's going on? Unset. We're gonna bank Magva around that rock actually instead. I am a avid listener of the podcast, so it's great to see you. Alright, so that looks good. Magva going around the rock that way. Can 0 stop next turn with Leia. Han banking around the other way. Can shoot behind him at quick draw. I think that looks good. Alright, let's do it. I hate that when the exporting doesn't quite function like it should. Ooh, do I think that we're range 2 for the coordinate? I already have a target lock, so I guess it doesn't hurt. Let's go ahead and do it. Coordinates. Got him. So we're going to coordinate Lando. Roll R2. Do we re-roll that? I think we re-roll that. We don't need the evade. We can always focus later. Ooh. Let's do the re-roll. Han. Ah, we got the same thing on the other die. It's all good though. What was going on? It just kept failing as you were exporting. I lost so many games due to it telling me that it was failing. Like for when I first started streaming, for like the first, if not year, several months at least, I lost a lot of playthroughs. It stunk. That is weird. The audio is good, but the video is up. Yeah, it's not good. I mean, the positive part, right, is that like if it was slow enough, you know, if you're not talking on camera, like if you're just filming your games like you do, you're just seeing hands anyway, so you don't need to like match the lips. Quick draw, turning back around. So this should be a nice little shot here for Han. Not taking any damage either. I like it. Okay. Han. Nice. Oh, almost clipped there. Okay, so we're going to take a focus because we have our rerolls from the rock. Han Solo. You're just so good. Just so good. Alright. Set. In spurts. Yeah, and at 2.5, that's going to stack up quite a ways. That's a bummer. Or is that something you're able to fix though? you record the audio separately and you can kind of adjust that. I don't have a whole lot of software or anything to do editing, so pretty much my live feed is what I got, and if it gets screwed up, I'm done. Alright, got some blanks, nice. Alright, Han, let's get him. Alright, rolling 3 on quick draw. We still have a full Kylo Ren to deal with too. Oy. Rolling 3. We can Han that for better. Han reroll. Ah, we'll spell it right too. Ooh, nice. We don't even have to spend the focus. Not that it carries or does any good for us, but hey. Nice. Just taking the 1. So he's down to 1 hole left. I might even pivot Magva that way, because Leia will be back up. Dials. Alright. Oh. Back to dials, that is correct. And Leia is fully charged, so I think everybody knows what's about to happen. Is that safe to say? Let's see, a 4K with Han. It's not the best option, but it'll get us pointed back around. Magva may be able to deal with quick draw on his own. The sloop I don't think is the greatest option. I think quick draw is going to 2 hard turn here. 2 is the 2 or 3 is white. Is that correct? 2 or 3. So and see quick draw doing a 2 hard, getting a shot on Magva. Magva is 0 pivots, has a rock for defense, so that'd be nice. Has a target lock, focus. Be 1 defense die. A little scary. Quick draw's got a target lock, but it can only reroll 1 on Magva. So it's really just a question on what to do with Han. I don't think I can 3 turn around Magva. She's pivoted, but that's still dicey. Pardon the pun. Woo! Back to dials with the follow. Nice. And the host. Appreciate it so much. Most of my stuff is Vassal. I don't have the room to stream anything on the actual table, because I am in the closet of my youngest's bedroom, so there's not a lot of room. Hopefully when we move I'll have a computer room, but not to be right now. Alright, if we just bank around, it won't really utilize Leia too well, but if using Leia helps Magva survive for 1 and maybe get quick draw for 2, that's not bad. And then run away to recharge. So I think that's what we got to do. So Han with the 2 bank to the left will pivot the arc. We won't have Lando, we won't have rocks to reroll, but it's another shot on quick draw. He's only got the 1 hole and we want to get the kill. I think that's the way to go. You recorded in the closet too? Nice. I won't tell anybody. Except for the millions and millions watching the stream. Alright, so he's set, we're set, everybody's set. Let's launch them dials. Let's go ahead and toggle the pivot. Yes, that's right. You don't get the echo of like if we were in a grand hall or anything, so that's good, you know. Alright, let's close those wings. We're going to rotate 90 degrees to the left. I either gotta like use my hand gestures or do that Shaq taco neck thing from the 90s. I don't know if you're familiar with that cartoon, or not cartoon, advertisement thing that went around. Alright, so that's white. We're gonna focus Magva. course, if she dies, there's not much of a chance of set. I can pivot. But yeah, there's a commercial run on it for Taco Bell for a while where he's like, I just got my neck stiff, it's stuck this way. He's playing basketball, he's running around doing all his errands and everything, his neck's stuck. Leia. No, I forgot. Which means I need to wipe out all these charges. But yeah, so most of my time, no, it's all good. It's nice having somebody willing to chat. A lot of people just come in and lurk, which is fine. That's why I try to provide at least my thoughts, tactical discussion. I mean, not that I'm the greatest player in the world or anything, but I don't know. I don't think there's enough of that. That's something that is kind of cool with your guys' list builds, and then you go through them, because it gets you a good sense of, okay, well, I've wanted to fly these ships, just don't know how good they are. Just worried about QD. Oh, okay. Should be all good. Doesn't affect anything. Alright. Kylo coming in. I don't know if Magva's going to survive this. Magva is at 2 hull, so she's probably going to die. I just got to get all in on quick draw, try to finish that off. Han's going to go through. Maybe won't pivot, and maybe just shoot at Kylo. We'll see kind of what we're looking at. I need to get quick draw out of here, though, before it's just Han one-on-one. Okay. Moving the Hanster. That's a range 3 if it's in range. It might not be. We're gonna continue our plan, going after the quick draw. And then Han is 1 shield, 4 hull. I got R2-D2 working for me, though. Although we might take a stress if we lose a shield here. So pivot, and we're done. Set. Oh, Han's beefy, but I'm not keeping him near the rocks enough. Oh, well, that should do it, shouldn't it? Yep, that'll do it. Combat. Alright, let's roll our 2 and see how dead we are. Hiya! That was a 2 bank. I was not clicked on the dice. Here we go. Ah! Spend the focus. Now we're only taking 3. 1. 2. And a 3. Which is hull breach. Oh no! Everything we get after this is going to be face up. We'll just stop that right there. We don't need to deal with that nonsense. Okay. Should have coordinated Han. Oh well. Let's see what happens. Alright, oh no, Han first. Only mostly dead. It's just a flesh wound. Okay, rolling 3 onto quick draw. Take that! Hey, I'll take the naturals. Ooh. Balls! Oh! Oh man! I would have rather blanked out. I'd rather take we both blank out than we both just natural take everything off, because it gets you that hope. At least if I just rolled all blanks, I would have been like, okay. Alright, Han, you're in trouble. If it was just quick draw, I'd feel okay-ish, Kylo doesn't hit super hard. He's naked. All right, rolling 2. Yeah. And we didn't take. We should have landed. We should have coordinated the lando. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. R2 won't be able to save us. R2. Take more cards. This is Pazak, which I actually, thanks for reminding me, I need to back up in case we need a little more time. There's about 10 minutes left. If this is Pazak from Knights of the Old Republic, the Forge Network HQ on YouTube has 1 hour extended tracks, and they don't get flagged or anything for copyright, so hey, good. Okay, let's R2 this sucker. We need the health. We'll risk the stress, and we get the stress, or we get the expose. Which damage card? I'm gonna let him pick. Which card? Too nervous. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The middle one? Flipping it. Damage sensor array. No actions. That's nifty. That should do it. Alright. Yeah, I haven't played that for a while. I've tried to stream it. It just gets laggy. Because when I played it, it was from the disc and everything, and now I bought it off Steam, and it doesn't function super well. There's some patches for it. I'm just not great at patching things. I always get too nervous that I'm gonna mess up the file, and then I bought something I can't use, which I guess I can't use it anyway. So, what you gonna do? Alright, damage sense array, so I can't do any actions. This is Han's last turn. How do I jump in here as hard as I can? I only got a 2 turn. I don't have the 1 hard turn anymore. This is the end for you, Han. Alright, so we're gonna sloop it. Because I need to keep quick draw and arc, and if I turn in, he should still be there. So he's probably just gonna do like a 2 forward. Kylo's gonna jump in. If I 3 turn, I gotta contend with that rock. Provided I live long enough to contend with the rock. Which I don't think we will. So I want to get nice and close. At least get the simultaneous fire kill on quick draw. Set. Oh. No, because I've only tested playing it without broadcasting so far, and it's already it plays fine for the first couple minutes, but then like doing some of the selections and the menus and things gets hard. So gotta look into that at some point if I want to redo it. Mostly, other than X-Wing, I do like a lot of like retro game playthroughs. So like, I think it's considered retro at this point. It was a while ago that came out. It's sad to think. I'm getting old. Alright. On. So I do need to do it at some point. I need to run through there. Both of them. But it's not functioning. Let's go ahead and flip our card because we can't do nothing else. Let's end this one way or another. I like this list, I just need more practice with it, and the Vassal League's starting up next week. I don't have a list that I like for hyperspace. That's my problem I'm trying to get over right now. This is good, it's just I need more practice with it. And it's Dirty Rebels. I don't like myself for playing it, but I'll do it. Do what I have to do. Rolling 1, and succumbing to death. Han range 1 of that rock on reroll to live, and it's worse. It's worse. Vader Reaper and some ties. Yeah. Echo's my guy, man. Echo's my guy, and I can't help it. I want to fly Echo, but it's not hyperspace. I like the idea of hyperspace, it's just I wish... I think once everything's out, it'll be much better. But right now, with such a limited pool, like, I'm not excited about my Empire ships. First Order's okay, at least for my interest. Alright, Simulfire. The Chi. Ah! Evade that. Whew. Well, we took him down with us. I didn't shoot a Kylo a single time, but it's fine. It's fine. So, Wedge, I love Wedge, but I don't have any upgrades on him. There's nothing I'm willing to take off anybody. I think having tactical officer on there was great. It was better than having the trick shot, although this game, trick shot actually came into play a few times. Nice flying. Good job, Bosis. Just afterburners. Maybe that's what I need. The problem is I don't have any points. So I could go down to Thane, save 4 points. I won't have my initiative 6 anymore. Save 4 points. I just don't know what I do with those 4 points. Find the points for afterburners. The list otherwise should be up on the screen. Yeah. So I need R2. I love Lando. I love Leia. There's just not a lot of good things to take off. Afterburners is 5 points for Wedge. That's taking off something beefy. That's taking off R2. Even inertial dampeners has come into play quite often and has been really good. So that's been good. So I could take Magva down. Her ability has come into play almost never. However, it does make people want to kill her. So that by itself is good. That buys me 3 points though if I go down to Benthic. Saves me 7 if I go to Partisan. If you had to pick, it saved Han's skin quite a bit. Because as long as you get range 1 of those rocks, you can be re-rolling it, not getting the stress. Trying to think also when I would have wanted afterburners so far in the games that I have so far. Or no, it's 6 points on Wedge. I was looking at something else for some reason. 6 points on Wedge. I guess it might have come into play sometimes. Usually, though, I'm flying Wedge a little bit slow. Lando with Neon's good. What I like about Lando on Han is that you get in range of those rocks, and you're just re-rolling everything, man. You're re-rolling, if you land on the rock, you're re-rolling Lando, you're re-rolling R2, you're re-rolling your attacks, your defense, you're re-rolling for crits if you get like console fire or something. It's just, it's a free second chance on everything. You don't have to take the target locks, and if you're not taking the target locks, you know, you don't need that second action a lot of the time. And then with coordinate as well on Magva, don't necessarily need that either. So 5 points. Pulling off R2 is what I would have to do to get it. That would give me another 3. So then I'd be with 3 points, although having that bid is probably actually a good thing. Yeah, and they did, there was that action a point economy little, what was it? I guess research that somebody did, that Dion was talking about for a little bit, saying that most of the time the player that wins has better action economy and ends up taking more actions or action equal things, which is good. But so at that point, then when do you consider Han's rerolls the benefit of another action, right? It's a target lock, essentially. You have to reroll all of them, so there's that. Sometimes on your attack you don't want that, but also it's your lone wolf without having to be away from people. It's just so many things for your defense anyway. And Han down to Lando only saves me 2 points, and that initiative 6 is really nice, knowing where to point my arcs. Okay, well, let's see, it's 12:13 now. I can't get in another game before work. Have to go get ready to watch some prisoners. But we'll try to get another practice game in tomorrow around the same time. And we'll try it out. We'll try Afterburners. We'll take off R2. And it gets me that... yeah, no problem. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. I stream my whole run through Vassal League and then some matches here and there if my kids aren't running around. Right now they're at daycare in case I had to go in early. So, Vassal League for me, I work swing shift and weekends and holidays, so it doesn't really fit my schedule. I'd have to burn days off work and massive wife points that I don't have. And to go do actual table time and get an actual tournament. So Vassal League's been great. I don't think it gets as much recognition as it deserves. So I've streamed my entire run through Vassal League in first edition. Called it Course for the Core. Started at the back and worked my way up, and I actually succeeded getting to the core worlds for this season. So it was successful, and now I don't know what to call it because I don't have an end goal because I didn't think I'd make it this far. So, but it'll be going on. So there'll be plenty of Vassal to tune into. I do try out different lists here and there, mostly on my casual matches. So we'll see what I end up with. Right now, I think I need to practice this list a bit more, and I think my initial hyperspace list for Vassal League is going to be my first order list, which is 3 Omega SFs with Fanatical and the Gunner, and then a Upsilon with nothing. It seems to do the most consistent results, I guess, so far. And it's ships I've played with a little more, so I'm a little more familiar. But anyways, thanks for joining us, everybody. I gotta start getting ready to head out. But it was a good game. Bosis, Amosis, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll get this loaded up so you can show your win to all your friends. And yeah, hopefully I'll catch everybody next time, and we'll fly something else. Take it easy, everybody. SciFighter out.